What's going on my YouTube weirdlings, all my two weirdos? What's going on? I'm back. We're changing it up today. We're doing something a little different. Glad to have you guys back. For all my subscribers, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Growing channel. I'll take everything I can get. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this for the first time, please click the button below. At the end, once you realize you like it. Or right now, because you're going to like it, I promise. But I'm back. We got another one for you. We're changing it up. Last two have been about ghosts. And I feel like I said, I do everything weird, and I keep talking about stuff in the woods. So with that being said, I kind of want to get into something a little different. I'm gonna watch. Somebody was telling me to watch this. That it's pretty good. Sorry, I got like a runny nose and stuff. If I wipe my nose, I apologize. But yeah, this next video is by the Hoggett. Let me look it up. The Hoggett Project. Yes, the Hoggett Project. It's called The Most Terrifying Camping Experience I've Had. Now, I don't know this guy's channel, but it looks like something from Washington. He posted it 2 months ago. He says in the video, I'm looking at the description here, it says he's planning on camping overnight in a spot in the mountains. Once it gets dark, I start hearing branches break and all kinds of weird stuff. And what happens is the most terrifying experience I've ever had while camping alone in the woods. A little different. This is going to be like, we're just going to watch this whole video and see what we see. I'll break it down. Oh, excuse me. I was having a little cactus cooler, and it gave me a little gasolina, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we're gonna watch it and we'll break it down, see if I don't know if he's faking it or if he's not faking it or what we're doing. If it's something in the woods, it's either something crazy. If we're lucky, we get a little bit of both, and maybe some Bigfoot stuff, because I got Bigfoot videos planned. I love Bigfoot stuff. Yeah, and boom.
Well, we made it to the woods.
I gotta say, this is very, very scenic. I would want to camp here. That looks gorgeous out there. We jump straight into the darkness? Oh, it's just the Hoggett Project. Oh, that sounds ominous as hell, dude. Isn't there a movie called The Invisible Man?
And I'm thinking of going up to the top there, having a look. If that doesn't work, back in here looks like it's flattening out. Made it to the top. It's a nice creek that comes through here, and you can have a look-see all the way down the pipeline.
I was like,
So
this
is a
doesn't
nice
look flat at all.
level spot here to pitch a tent, and there's some trees to hang a tarp, and we're just going to kind of explore the area, see what else is around here.
I like this guy's approach. Like, he just seems like a natural. Like, well, I never seen any of this guy's videos. Obviously, I'm assuming he's just like a camping guy. Goes out, does a lot of like camping on my own, solo kind of stuff. Which you see a lot when you see these like crazy experiences in the woods. It's all like solo campers go out, create content and stuff. I think he's in Washington. I mean, it's thick. Look at how thick these trees are. I mean, this is crazy. How thick all this is. This is prime Bigfoot country right here. This is 100%. I'm into it now. I'm very much into it to see what he's gonna start hearing and seeing and stuff. But yeah, this guy seems like he's prepared, like just the way he goes into it. I think this guy is very, very prepared. He does things safely, which is nice, but yeah, I don't know. Dude, look at this though. It's gorgeous there though. The water running in the back and everything like that. Like that's my kind of style right there. I'm into that. I love nature, going out, doing all that stuff. Big fishing guy. Nice balance there.
It would appear that the very first spot we found, ironically, turns out to be the best one. You can see just how soft the ground is. Just how other animals come through here. So it just came through. Scooped on out and kept on trucking. There we go.
He says something about chipmunks.
And as you
Alvin
can
and the
see, I'm still
chipmunks.
working on getting this tarp up. Trees are kind of in an odd formation. I'm also realizing this is not just a square tarp, but should be able to figure out something. This is what I came up with. As you can see, it's sloping with the hill. It's getting pretty dark, so I got this set up just in time. Now let's get everything else going. Not so sure the incense worked, scare off the bugs, but it does smell nice.
Hey, gotta make sure
This could
everything
be where I just hang out.
is nice and
Oh, this ground is soft.
smelly nice and smelly.
That might pose a problem.
Or smells nice. Whatever. I like how we edited all this together. That's cool.
I
It looks good. Nice
gathered
little flow.
twice as much firewood as I thought
very
I'd
nice.
need. That's usually what you do. So that's what I got. Went back to the vehicle. I have this Carhartt here. And this thing's tough, you know. So I
Yeah,
think what I'm
that's a
going to do
sick
is
jacket.
just lay it down on the ground right there to keep these legs from sinking into the ground.
Can you make us think
Yeah.
of that?
It's looking good.
Oh, it's for the
I
chair.
kind of like how it's
I thought it
open
was for
out that
him.
way too.
That's smart.
Lets a little bit of light into these woods.
Disperse the weight like you
That
would for
way,
slim
cannot
shoes.
see a thing. And I don't think I was recording earlier, but something made a heavy sound over there. Could have just been some old rotted logs settling. But up that way, a couple miles, there is a camp, but I don't think anybody's hiking this way back down. Anywho, I've heard that the red lamp keeps the bugs away.
Okay, I heard that. Could just be a animal walking around. Those deer.
I don't know if that was
bear
me
and
or
stuff.
something over there.
It's probably like not knocking out a damn Bigfoot.
Definitely something over there.
Documenting my experience and why I'm leaving is basically it was all set up. It was getting dark. I had just gathered all the firewood. I had run back to the vehicle to grab my Carhartt jacket. Right about that time, as I sit down, I hear some noise, and I thought that my keys have hit the chair a certain way. And as I'm thinking about it, I'm about to go about my business, then I hear behind me where the creek is about only 50 feet. I hear a couple more loud crunches, and that's when I stand up and I just shine the forest. Of course the noise has stopped, and I'm guessing whoever it was, it found a good spot to lay low. I didn't see any eyes blowing back, didn't see any movement, other than I did see a bat. But definitely that is not what made the loud noises. And all this,
Yeah.
I probably shined the light on the forest for a good 3 to 4 solid minutes. doing what I'm doing. But this is the second occurrence. Probably about a half an hour before that, I heard it up the hill. This time it's down parallel with me. I scouted the woods when it was daytime, just so I can get a good idea of what's around me. It's not really easy terrain to maneuver in. And anywho, I sat there for a minute and I was just thinking, okay, do I go ahead with the fire? And I was like, I'm not scared right now, but I'm also thinking maybe I'm too close to the stream. That's going to attract the animals coming to get a drink. All that said, I decided to pack up camp. I was like, well, I don't know if I'll have fun now. Then the other one out here, and it was really dark back in these woods. Getting all packed up, and once I get out to the road, I just take a quick look up towards where the creek is, and this is where it gets terrifying. And I thought I had pressed record, but it was not recording. But anywho, I've got my low beam on at this point. I think I see something small. Maybe it's like a raccoon or something right there by the water. And as I hit the high beam, this is when I see it. I see something standing there on the side of the road, pretending
to be a tree.
to be a statue. Whatever this was, decided it was just going to freeze, and then maybe I wouldn't think it was anything. But as I'm looking in that direction, I'm not even kidding, it looks like somebody dressed up in camo. And they've got their back slightly angled away. I'd say like at a 45 degree. They're standing there about 6 feet tall, looking like a human that I just caught that was probably sneaking up on me. That's all I can think. When I saw what it was, the human, and I kept the light on him for a good 20 solid seconds without saying anything. The fear just kind of washed over me because I'm thinking, what's gonna happen? Call them out like, hey, what are you doing? And they're all camoed out. Maybe they'll just say, oh crap, he caught me. Now I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh, so he didn't even get it on video. Oh man, I really wish he got it on video. Like, I'm telling you, man, there's like crazy people out in the woods that like do some wild shit. Like they're just like crazy sons of bitches. It could have been some guy who's like training to be a fucking sniper and he's testing out his sneaky skills on like this dude. It could have been some crazy other person. I would have guessed initially he saw it was like a Bigfoot, but then when he said he saw and he noticed the camo, it looked like someone dressed in camo, and it's a human. Now it's just like, all right, what are we doing out here? Like this is crazy thing about the woods, man. This stuff, you never know what's out there. Like you never know. I thought like the crackling, the initial crackling and stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of animals and like that kind of stuff moves out there. I've been camping and you hear all kinds of weird stuff, and it's usually just small little rodents running around, or like little larger kind of things. Most of the time these things tend to stay away from like humans. They can smell us, they know what we smell like, and they tend to stay away from us, even like the small little stuff. But I don't know, this is crazy. Let's see if he's got anything else.
I mean, we're out in the middle of the woods. They say
I do like how he
people
shot
are
it though.
the ones to fear. It's not the animals.
Yeah,
That is
see,
what happened,
people.
and eventually after the 20 seconds, he didn't move, he just kept standing there. So I just pretended like, oh, maybe I didn't see you then. On my way out, periodically I'd turn back, check. Nope, didn't see him, he's gone. And that's that. Very, very strange, and I don't know what the plan was for me if I'd stayed there. It just seems kind of silly. I thought I found a good spot, but yeah, this place is kind of riddled with people, and I don't know what the future holds now.
Haggard Project. Okay. Overall, not what I was expecting. I expected him to kind of see like more stuff out there. I will say though, I haven't seen any of his other stuff. Seems just like an outdoorsy guy, goes out there and does a lot of stuff. I do like the way he like edited it and stuff. It is a very well like put together video. But like I was saying, yeah, like animals tend to stay away from us. They don't. I mean, the only ones that you'll see sometimes, like you could have bears coming to camp and stuff because they smell the food and stuff. But even then, they tend to stay away from us. Most animals do. And like they have such a better understanding of how the woods work, especially the stuff at night. Yeah, they tend to stay away. So when he said like, oh, people are way scarier than animals. I agree with them. That's the one thing you see these crazy videos and stuff, and it's always like the crazy sons of bitches out there that are like, oh man, um, that's the kind of stuff that you hear nightmares are made of or whatever that may be. But overall, not a terrible video. See if I can find another one for you guys. That one was just kind of quick. Let's just kind of. I'm just gonna go and search into like random stuff. 30 most disturbing camping encounters caught on camera. Oh, that's a good one. Let's just go with this right here. This is by Witnessed. 30 most. I don't know if we'll do all 30. Maybe that's kind of a long video for you guys, but we'll jump into it. But, all right.
Solo investigation of an aged rural farmhouse.
Shout out Witnessed.
The farmhouse is in a spooky setting surrounded by fields, and the vlogger shows its degraded condition, as well as old newspapers and furniture.
This feels like it's going to be a
been uninhabited for quite some time.
Thing, or maybe, I don't know.
Right,
He's
so
camping here?
I've got my night vision camera
This is the
there.
kind of shit. Okay, we're going to stop it right there. If you're camping in this kind of place, I feel like this should be a last resort. You got lost in the woods, you came up on this thing, and you just need some kind of shelter. But just to choose to camp here, is that what he's doing? That's crazy.
Set up. It's not cold either, so I'm happy.
As the sun sets, the vlogger sets up a night vision camera and hears mysterious sounds. Excited for an adventure, they settle into a bedroom, pondering the house's history. Then this happened. The vlogger suddenly hears a noise that suggests an intruder. Terrified, they hide quietly, hoping the threat will pass.
See? Fucking people. People are the ones you gotta worry about.
After persevering through the trail, the vlogger successfully exits the terrifying space with no further unsettling incidents, bringing a sense of closure to their harrowing night.
Fucking people.
On June 4th,
you gotta worry
2024, a content creator ventures into a mysterious journey in some far-off woods with their dog. The dense forest surroundings evoke thoughts about solitude. The only companion is their dog, who at first appears to be placid and a source of comfort.
Look up right now because I heard some strange sounds. Stay here, Mika. Stay here.
Oh, you gotta get a better flashlight,
But things were about to change really fast once the dog started acting weird. The startled dog's ears prick up, and it begins to growl and bark at something we cannot see in the black.
Shh. It's okay. I'm just talking to my dog right now.
The man continues to trail his dog's weird behavior with a flashlight through a forest at night, growing ever more nervous.
This guy's got to get a better
Unsettling
flashlight.
sounds in the background and a kind of stalker feeling increase his tension.
Oh, shit. This dog is...
Eventually, the man decides to leave the area, reflecting on how the dog's behavior added fear to the night. The question now is, what might have been out there in the darkness? On a secluded night, Steve
if you're gonna
Wallace,
be out there, you gotta get a better
popular
fucking
YouTuber
flashlight.
known for his camping
Come on, my
adventures,
guy.
set out
Come
for a
on,
stealth
brother.
camping trip in a forested area near a city. This video captures the
Jesus, he got
intense
that
and frightening
flashlight on
moments he
fucking Temu.
experienced.
There's somebody. Hang on. I don't know if they can see it or not through the tent. I don't think so. I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there.
Steve sets up his tent for a quiet night, but around midnight, unfamiliar noises and footsteps outside heighten his anxiety. His heart races as he realizes he might not be alone. When he checks, he finds nothing.
Hello?
Suddenly, a group of individuals emerged from the darkness, shining flashlights as they approached his campsite. Steve did his best to stay calm, but he couldn't hide his unease at the unexpected encounter. Sensing potential danger, he left the site. As he made his escape, feeling pursued by unseen individuals.
This is okay. All right, we're getting out of here. All right.
Did you get the people
Lock my
though?
doors.
Thankfully, he didn't get hurt, as he was able to escape the situation. In this video, Taylor Van Beek, a YouTuber, documents house-sitting for a friend and taking care of his dog, Lola Pop, and his sister's dog, Parker. He feeds the dogs, makes tacos, and plans to sleep in his...
Dude, that last one is exactly what I'm talking about. Like when you're going out camping, right? Like you need some kind of like protection or like some kind of like a knife, like a big knife, machete, gun if you got one. Like, dude, what are we talking about here? And I'm not advocating to use it all just all willy nilly. You have to be responsible and you have to be safe with it, but you gotta have something for your safety out there. I mean, this is insanity. That guy's in there and he's hoping that they don't see his light. Dude, if they're coming at you, they see your light. Like, what are we talking about, man? I mean, I know, I get it. I get it being scared and you're like, oh, I'll just, it's scary. I don't know. You don't think straight when you're like in those kind of situations, but yeah, man, bring something, dude. God, at least if they come at you, you can go down swinging. I'm going out that motherfucker swinging, dude. What? Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, I'm gonna go Chuck Norris on these dudes and just, you know what I mean? Coming in there, man, dude. Fuck. Oh, actually, I'd probably be, if I had a gun, I'm gonna John Wick them. Well, I'm like Juan Wick, but yeah, okay. I'm Hispanic. It's fine.
Truck.
Hang out in the crib while I get
Juan Wick.
the bed to myself. We are hitting the sheets. I will see y'all in the morning.
Why is he
Around
camping
2
outside?
a.m., Taylor hears gunshots outside his truck. Visibly shaken, he stays still inside the house for safety.
I don't know what the heck's going on, but I think I just heard some gunshots right outside my truck. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the house because I'm kind of freaked out.
The following day, Taylor received a text from his friend who saw the incident on his Ring cameras. The footage confirmed that the sounds were indeed gunshots, but police never arrived at the scene, which surprised his friend. Check this out.
Oh, shit.
Feeling uneasy, Taylor jokingly decides not to house sit for his friend again due to the sketchy neighborhood. It can be really
Yeah,
unsettling
the
to
fuck,
be in
I'm
an
out of there.
unfamiliar or uncomfortable environment.
That's a bear.
An Indian YouTuber ventured into the forest on the last day of 2020 to set up a camping site and shared his experience of pitching a tent. The tent comfortably accommodated 4 people and was secured in a suitable location to withstand rain.
Oh,
As
dude,
night fell-
he said in India? Dude, in India, they have large cats. There's like tigers and shit out there. So like that it definitely sounded like I thought it was a bear initially, but it could be some kind of like a cat of some kind. I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure you see videos of it all the time, but I'm sure they have tigers and stuff out there.
He felt the eerie silence and unsettling forest noises, expressing his fear of being alone in such isolation. Despite his nerves, he prepared for sleep, ensuring his gear was ready for the night. Suddenly, the noises throughout the night, including the sounds of animals outside the tent, increased his anxiety. At one point, he distinctly mentions hearing a tiger prowling nearby,
See?
although he can't see
Tiger
it.
called it.
The YouTuber mentioned he barely slept due to fear and surrounding noises during his camping experience, but felt relieved and accomplished as he packed up to leave the forest.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoa,
that's
whoa!
for
Did
sure
you
a
see
tiger,
that big
called it.
light? That wasn't a Oh, wow! They're starting.
The YouTube video by DB Interactive Media shows mysterious lights flickering in the forest near the Mogollon Rim, known for the Travis Walton UFO abduction. The narrator's voice quivers as they spot the unusual lights flashing in the
shit.
trees, seemingly distant from any known source.
They're started again. Whoa!
Oh.
And that's the same spot in the trees. Okay, that's a different area than it was before. I mean, it moved.
Suddenly, he described a giant light reappearing in the same spot, moving without any sound. No one was camping in the area, yet the mysterious lights continued to appear.
Did you see the little things crossing the screen? But you're gonna want.
Oh.
Whoa! Now, did you see what I'm talking about? That was good. That was a good shot.
As the flashlight batteries were fading, he felt anxious. He said they needed to change the battery and would resume recording if he heard more sounds. The video concluded, leaving viewers curious and apprehensive about the mysterious light.
Hold on. We're gonna back that up. It's not lightning. It's clearly not lightning, because it would line up everything. But I want to see that, like, if there's a way to get this to play right where it flashes and stop it. Let's see. Let's see. Here it comes. Oh man, I'm trying. I'm gonna. Once I get it, I'll skip it to the other one. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It looks like. I mean, okay, you could see it's obviously behind trees and something. I don't know, man. That's a crazy ass light. Like I said, it's clearly not lightning or anything like that. You don't hear thunder, and it's very specific. I hate to always say they can make this up. They can do this. I remember when I was camping once, we went on this like outdoor thing, and we all stayed outside, and the camp people or whatever played pranks on us, and they started lining up a hill, and that was them. And it kind of looked like this, but we knew that that was them. But just I don't know. This seems genuine. So
Whoa! Now did you see what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
I definitely saw that.
That was good.
This
That was
is
a
cool.
good shot.
I like this video because it's quick.
As
and
the
it's got a little
flashlight
bit of
batteries were
everything.
fading, he felt anxious. He said they needed to change the battery and would resume recording if he heard more sounds. The video concluded, leaving viewers curious and apprehensive about the mysterious lights observed at night. In this disturbing camping encounter that happened in the UK,
I've seen this one.
a YouTuber
This
known
one's
online
cool.
as English
This one I've
Woodsman,
seen.
whose actual name is Daniel O'Neill, initially went on a short camping trip in a spooky
Yeah,
woodland.
this one's cool.
After a little while, he decided to rest and have some warm water. Suddenly, he heard some creepy, ghostly working sounds which definitely did not sound right. These working sounds went on for a few minutes and would definitely scare anyone. It was just like some invisible ghosts were working right in front of him and around him, but he couldn't see them.
Night as well, and rain camping is really good.
After a little while, he decided to move to a different place to continue his camping adventure.
I really hope I did, because if I didn't, and I'm showing this, people won't believe that.
This YouTube creator, Larry,
Oh,
is virtually
they didn't like show more of it. That video's a little longer. He moves and he keeps hearing the noises, and he actually pans to like where it is, and he's pretty much facing right where it's at. And you don't see nothing. There's nothing there. There's no animal, and like I said, the thing with like those sounds and stuff. I don't know if I've said it on here or just, but they sound bipedal. So like the thing when I say like bipedal, it's like there's two. So there's a like when you hear animal sounds, like next time you hear like your dogs and stuff like walking around, you can listen closely. You can tell the different like the steps. You know it's your dogs versus like when you've heard someone coming down a hallway. You could tell because there's a doof 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 doof. So if you go back and like listen to this guy's like the video real quick, you can hear the doof 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 like it's somebody walking as opposed to like an animal. Animals with being on four legs have like a different sound. You'll know. Listen to your dog walking or cat. You want to hear the cats because they're paws, but yeah. Here we'll go back. See, bipedal.
After a little while, he decided to move to a different place to continue his camping adventure.
Which is crazy.
I really hope I did,
Which is nuts.
because if I didn't, and I'm showing this, people won't believe that.
This YouTube creator, Larry, is virtually known for his camping adventures. On this occasion, he documented a frightening night in his RV during a camping trip, parked in an isolated area for serenity. Strange noises grew louder as midnight approached, initially dismissed as animal sounds. Larry grew tense as someone tried to break in. The door opened by itself, and with a flashlight and mobile at the ready, Larry came face to face with an unspeakable figure. An impasse ensued until the intruder withdrew. The creator shut the door immediately and shouted for help, his hands shaking as he closed the door. The The intruder tried to break in again, but did not succeed, finally running off into the dark.
Need somebody out there.
This horrifying story is a perfect reminder of the unexpected danger that can come about even in what we think is the most benign place. At 2 a.m., a peaceful night in Carding
that
Mill
video,
Valley
I'd like
is
to see
disrupted
more of
as
that.
a
Like,
YouTuber.
I want to see more of that video because I feel like that guy cut out a lot of stuff. I feel like that he had to have got that on camera, right? Like, how do I gotta figure out. If I find that video, I'm gonna look it up. That dude, that one's got crazy good potential right there. You see like the one we saw earlier from the last video that I showed you guys with the lady walking through the woods with a fucking hatchet. Like, you hear yelling and then somebody trying to come in there. It's some squatter like lady. I mean, it might be the same woods, and she's in there trying to kick people off their shit. Yeah, that one's nuts. I gotta figure that one out and see if I can find that one. If I find it, maybe I'll do like a short clip and like do my little reaction of it if I find that one. But let's get back into it.
In a camper van is jolted awake by a sudden shove on the vehicle's exterior.
And then there was a thing that said
the
gunshot
YouTuber initially thinks it's a nearby Sprinter van, but the movement persists.
Quick update, it's just after 2 o'clock in the morning, and about 10 minutes ago, it was really weird, something woke me up, and it was pushed.
The air is filled with scary and indistinct noises from far away, leaving the mind racing. The YouTuber peers into the darkness trying to establish the source, with almost no visibility outside, leaving them on edge.
I don't know if you can hear this.
At 3 a.m., the YouTuber hears strange noises again,
it's shaking his
assumes it's wildlife, and stays inside the camper van without anything dangerous happening.
I think basically there's sheep here as well as there's horses. So I don't know.
This YouTuber spent time in the woods camping and checking out wildlife. When he returned after a storm, he found large boot prints that weren't his, sparking anxiety as he investigated further.
The trail cams.
The YouTuber uses a live camera to monitor the forest, but doesn't find any signs of an intruder. He grows anxious due to unknown sounds, such as that of a giant bird flying silently.
I think it just might have sketched me out a little bit. I've actually found...
After watching live camera footage, he sees wildlife typically active at night. Surprisingly, he notices a mysterious light in the distance. Several days later, a strange shape appears on the camera again, adding to the mystery and prompting more questions.
This figure comes into view. Almost looks like it's trying to pull something down.
It's fucking Bigfoot.
Acting in a peculiar manner. Then the camera takes a further 2.
The video features a well-known YouTuber camping alone in...
Dude, that was Bigfoot. Let's go back. That's my boy. That's my boy Bigfoot right there. It could be someone in a costume, obviously, but that's what I mean. We got to get into some Bigfoot stuff. That's a sign. We got to do one of those. Let me know in the comments. You want me to do some Bigfoot stuff, but we're going to get into it. All right, this video's not too crazy. Not too crazy. He speeds through it. I kind of like that, but sometimes I don't. I kind of want, there's some I wanted him to take his time with. But he's got to get 30 of them in there, you know, and I can see why he's trying to do that. But overall, started off with an interesting one with the woods. It ends with some other decent ones. I'm gonna do some more camping stuff later. I might do some like pre-watch a couple that maybe I think are pretty good, and then put some together so you guys could see. You know, because sometimes the thing with like I said, I watch videos I'd never seen before. So sometimes you're gonna get stuff that like shit. There's a lot there, and other times there's not too much there. But I like to, you know, just keep it on it, like my natural reaction. But I might actually do some ones where I've strings together some ones where I've seen before and give you like maybe make a little video like compilation of myself so I can show you guys, and then I'll give you like let you see it and then react, and then I'll give you what I think. We'll kind of go into that. But overall, it's fun. I always love doing this, guys. Please, if you do enjoy this video, subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this video, let me know in the bottom. Why not? And well, it's growing pains. New channel, 3rd video. We're kind of growing with it, learning as we go, doing, you know, what I like to do. I think this is fun for me. I like doing this stuff. I like I like being entertaining, so if I make jokes and stuff and you're like, man, this isn't a joking matter, I'm sorry. But it's what I do. I'm a goofball. I'm a weirdo. My YouTube weirdlings, thank you so much. Please subscribe. Let me know what you think. Hasta la vista.